This is called a Woman's Health Resource Journal, and it's a book and also a health tool that I designed years ago because I was keeping my medical information in a variety of places and was not all that organized. So I wanted one place I could make sure I could put it all, and this is what I came up with. It's called a Woman's Health Resource Journal. It's 216 pages. This print, we just updated it in July of 2009. It's on a beautiful pale pink paper, which is actually a really tough quality cardstock, so it will hold up to the elements, or when you're trying to make that doctor's appointment and you end up spilling some coffee on it, you won't have to worry about it so much. This is our table of contents, and I know although you can't read it here, it is online to be able to see. But the book covers just about everything you can imagine that you would need to help you keep your medical information in one place and answer questions and tips, and it's also loaded with different scriptures or inspirational quotations at the bottom of most of the pages. In here we have articles on things about applying for disability, if your claim is denied. There's a lot of places for all of your doctor's information, your different health resources, like your medical information from your family tree. And one of the things I did differently in this book was I made sure it was appropriate for someone with a chronic illness, so you won't find just one or two pages where you can put your doctor's information, but rather quite a number of pages. And goes through, it has a lot of places to keep lists of your illnesses, your conditions, things you were recently diagnosed with, symptoms. Here you can see charts on what your blood pressure should be, all of your different annual exams. We have in here information on your support group contacts, fitness, alternative resources, everything like that. And then it's also loaded with a lot of resources, hundreds of resource web links, and all of these are updated as of July 2009. This is the Patient's Bill of Rights, which is helpful. Health abbreviations and acronyms, questions and answers for your doctor, a calendar, just about anything you can imagine, how to choose a therapist, counseling sessions, and one of the things I do want to point out is that we do have a lot of resources here to help you find things that you may not be able to find very easily on the internet. But one of the perks is it's all uploaded onto a website that we use for our digital magazine, and if you buy the journal, you will also get a link to this entire book in digital format online. So rather than going through your list and trying to type in each of these links, they will all automatically be linked. So if you're looking for illness resources and you see them in your journal, you can actually go to the web page and just go down and go click, 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 and visit these sites. The other benefit of that is you can print out up to 15 pages at a time with this service, and so when things start getting filled up, like these pages of illnesses or conditions, or you want more medication, refill pages, that kind of thing, you can print them out indefinitely. It's also a nice 3-ring binder that's very sturdy and solid, and it fits a lot of the forms that are out there at your local office supply store. They do have forms for people who are diabetic, if you want to have a better symptom checklist, that kind of thing. All of those fit into the 3-ring binder, and you can kind of take out the things that maybe aren't working specifically for you, for your condition right now, and save those till later, and yet still have everything in here you can imagine. This is kind of a neat list on communicating pain. We have a lot of words that describe pain in here. Words that describe pain. There's actually quite a few. So as you're trying to make your notes and things for your doctors to talk to them, this is really helpful. And there have been attorneys and doctors and everybody that said this is our dream. One attorney said this is a disability lawyer's dream, because if you were keeping track of all of this information, it was all in one place, it would be very helpful for them to be able to track your progress, or even how you've done worse, unfortunately, in your health, but it may help your disability case if that's something you're going to apply for. So there's fitness resources, how to measure your heart rate, all of that, how to prepare for surgery, and it is somewhat Christian-based, so it does have Christian health and illness resources in here, as well as like I said, scriptures at the bottom, scriptures that you might want to read the night before you're preparing for surgery. And then in the back here we have some wonderful scriptures about when you feel like life isn't fair, when you're wondering what God's plan is for your life, when you're just in pain, all of those kinds of things. So anyways, that's a little bit of an overview so you can actually see what's in the journal. And I'm actually eager to get my very old one out and start transcribing some of the stuff into the new one so that it's all in one place again and ready to take with me to a doctor's appointment and be able to easily explain what's been going on in my life. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy this. It's available at chronicillnessbooks.com.